Every week on chess.com, there is a tournament called UnTitled Tuesday. You're allowed to play in this tournament if you don't have a chess title. It's 11 rounds of blitz. It's a Swiss-style tournament, so that means if you win, you're going to play somebody else who wins. So if you get to like 10 wins out of 11, you're going to be playing against somebody else who's 10 wins out of 11, and only one player is able to have 11 out of 11 wins at the end of the whole thing. Let's jump into my Untitled Tuesday games this week. Game 1. We're up against an 800 from Turkey. And we're going to play d4, control the center of the board. And we're going to jump our knight out to c3, bishop to f4. This is the Jobava London. Opponent's having a think here. Hopefully he can make a move. I would hate to win round 1 like on just a time. But maybe he doesn't know that the game started. Some people think I'm going to win 12 games. Some people think I'm going to win 6.5, 4. You can't win 12 games. There's only 11 rounds. So that's crazy to say. But we're going to be hoping to get it around. I mean, if I could get over half, that would be fantastic. So 6.5 is the goal. No, 5.5 is the goal. But anything above 5.5, I'm happy with. And I think my opponent is unsure on what's going on here, round 1. And it looks like I'm going to just win this game on time. All right. Game 1 was a success. That's how you win a game on Untitled Tuesday against an 800. That's how it's done. We're about to start round 2, lads. So we'll see how we do here. All right, we're playing a 2100 from the United States. Historicoal. And I'm going to put my pawn into the center, controlling the center of the board. Knight out to c3, attacking the pawn. Bishop out to f4. And against this, we play f3. Because we want to chase this pawn. My opponent offered a draw. Which is pretty crazy. Wait, hold up. Did I do something wrong? I don't know what this move was. I don't want to accept a draw. Can I go here? No, rook here is annoying. Let's just go for this. He'll probably make a little hole for his bishop. And I'm totally fine taking here, but yeah, let's just take. Does this bother me that the queen can move in? I could go king f2 and just be really solid here behind the pawn wall. Here does not look enjoyable. Knight here is also a thing, but then, yeah, you know what? I'll go knight here, protecting the square, and then I'll jump in here to f4, hit the bishop. My bishop's coming out to d3. And now my knight can jump back and still defend that square if we need. Queen up to e2, getting ready to castle. I'm just trying to play solid. Okay, so we can capture here maybe. At some point. Tick. Not a big fan. I feel like pulling back here makes sense. If he pushes tick, I still have my 2 central pawns. Let's pull back. And if he takes here, this is okay, is it? Maybe it's not. Oh, this is the problem. I should have been on the other square. I probably should have been on this square. Because then I would have had like capture here and hitting here. Do we have anything? I mean, I got to move the queen. I suppose we just move up. And we'll just castle. We're defending the d2 square, so we don't need to worry about defending it with the queen. Oh, gosh. All right, let's come here. Does my man really want to draw? I will take it. He really wanted to draw. I guess he had to go or something. I don't think my position was good there. So I'm happy with 1.5. Not gonna lie. Don't know why he gave that, but my position was not great. So yeah, here I gotta just take central control. Yeah, that makes sense. Take central control because this knight is the one that's developed, which is weird. He should usually have this knight developed, and that would mean 2 pieces defending the e4 square. And so I wouldn't normally be able to play e4 immediately because there's 2 attackers of it. So what I did instead was just chase this silly bishop, which was not correct. And yeah, still coming through the center makes more sense. He doesn't want to put the knight here. Now I start to play good moves. And it actually wants this. And after the check, am I worried? Apparently this is fine for me. It just looks scary, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that. So I stand by this decision to put the knight here. And coming this way made more sense. And here I blunder. I blundered completely here. Who is playing this move? I guess people that have vision that I don't have. Yeah, so this pawn is the sole defender of both pieces, and so this is really bad for me to take this one because this one becomes undefended. And I left it for a few moves, actually. He still could go for it. If you have something like this and the bishop comes out, you can't go knight b5 because you're not threatening this pawn. And the reason you're not threatening is normally the knight can jump to a6 to defend it. But here, because both of these pieces have moved, he can put his rook here on c8. So here, rook c8 is the easy defense. And you don't have anything here. And you know, you're going to get kicked to move back. And it's just a waste of time. And that's only because both of these pieces moved. So yeah, you got to keep mind of that. Round 3. We're playing at 21:47 from Poland. We got the black pieces. So we're going to go for a Caro Kann. An exchange. And he's playing it this way. Do we go for this? No, you know what? We won't this time. I'll bring the knight out. Okay, and he's going for this move, so maybe we will. Yeah, let's do it. Let's play it this way. It's a totally fine way to play, and h3 is a bit of a slow move, so I feel okay doing it. And yeah, queen here is logical, but it's not working. And I'm not going to put the bishop on d6. I think I'm going to put it on e7, because this pin is annoying. Maybe I can play here first. Okay, and now maybe we can go here, but why go here? Because then he can immediately go here. So let's first throw the knight into the center. I think this makes sense. And now we're going to put the bishop here. No, let's... Can we go here? Yeah, we can do this. Looks scary, but it's not. So queen here, take, we just take. This is fine. Looks scary, but I think we're fine. Oh, we're not fine. We're completely cooked. How do I miss that? Holy moly. I completely missed that. That's terrible. That is actually terrible. How do I miss that? That's so bad. I think maybe I'm nervous. I don't know. Oh, whatever. We lost the exchange. Doesn't mean we lose the game. I think castling here makes sense. We could also put the rook here. Is my king safer castled? Probably not. I'll just pull the queen. I'm not playing this well, am I? Let's pull the queen back to here and just defend. We'll put the bishop here. Try to take the knight. Because I don't need the queen to take the knight. Nah, he's probably going to take this pawn. That's fine. Why can I not take this? What was that move? Here, here? Doesn't make any sense. I just go here. Here, queen here. Here, queen here. And he's winning this one too. Actually kind of a good move. Is there no tricks here? I don't know. I don't see any. And I'm playing way too slow. So here, tick, move over. He takes this one. And I don't get this one. Maybe I can just go here. All right, let's just do this. No, I can't do this because of this. All right. Oh, flip's sake. I'm just, this whole game was bad. I'm resigning. This whole game was bad. This whole game was terrible. Wow. All right, let's review and see where did I go wrong. The opening is fine. And this is a mistake. And I need to jump in immediately. This is how you, okay, I always do this move. So this is not correct. So now I'm learning. So e6 to defend the pawn is not as good as knight e4 to defend the pawn. And here I should just swap off. I'm up 0.7 here if I just swap off immediately. It just looks scary, but I think we're fine because the bishop looks so powerful. So yeah, just trade off the knight. And obviously this move is so bad. And this move is a mistake. I'm up 0.5 here. So what's the move? I don't see it, lads. Oh, it's queen here. How is that the move? Ah, because of this. Okay. Didn't see it. Did not see it. A win, a draw, and a loss. And we're playing a 1300 from Mexico. Hopefully we can get a win here. If I lose 15 points. I get 1 point for a win. All right, we're going to go for a Caro Kann. And my opponent is struggling. What's he going to play? I don't know. Yeah, I would also been threatening checkmate if he didn't castle, yeah. Okay, so he's going for the exchange Caro. And it looks like we're getting the exact same position, lads. And remember, when we go here, the way we deal with this is an early knight e4. So when the queen comes here, if it comes here, we go e4, knight e4 immediately. Okay, I'm just going to go here. So getting almost the exact same kind of game. And I'm going to just put the bishop here. Now, we can't take with knight because this forks our pieces and we'd lose. We could take with bishop and then here. But I think just better just to move my knight up. Or let's put the queen here first, just defending this because I don't want to take with the pawn. I want my G file to be open for everything. So yeah, we're just going to throw the knight up here. Now maybe he comes in here to h5, which looks a little annoying. But I think we'll be fine. I mean, we are defending it. So we're probably okay. And right now, he's only defending this twice. He was defending it 3 times. So basically, this knight blocks the queen's defense of the knight here. So he defends again. So he's defending fine. We're only attacking 3 times. Now, can I play f6? He's gonna have to... He's forced to take the knight. And then we could take here. I don't think it's that great. And he's probably going to castle this way, I would assume. Do we have any? No, nothing. So yeah, this move, tick. Actually, it might be okay for us. Let's think about it. So here, tick, tick. Where does the knight go? Here he loses, or he doubles. Here's... You know what? I think it's actually kind of good. Because I don't see where his knight jumps. Because we'll just take here. Oh, we can't take here because bishop's on this square. Oops. That's silly. So I thought if he jumped back here, we would just take with the bishop and double these pawns, but didn't really see where his piece was. Okay, we're just gonna start moving in. Hit a weakness. And my king can just stay in the center. I'm not worried in the middle of the board. These pawns do a really good job at stopping his knights. Oh, that doesn't seem good for him. That does not seem good. Okay, there's going to be something here. What if I go here and he takes and then knight here? You know, I'm nothing yet. Okay, let's swing the queen over. This attack's going to be big. Threatening checkmate in 1. If he plays forwards, do we just take with knight? He takes here, we take, queen blocks, then we take. Okay, that's a good way to defend, I think. Yeah, I don't know if it was working yet, but it's interesting. This is a hook. I'd love to have a g-pawn to attack it, but I don't, and I don't have a light squared bishop either. I could attack it with the queen. Also look at this, maybe. And he can't defend it. That makes sense, but there's a lot of... It looks like there could be forks here. Here. Tick. Could be something. What if just rook here? I mean, if he takes, I win his queen. So rook here, and then I take here, 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 and it's checkmate. I'm going for this. It looks really good. It looks really good. So take, knight takes, right? So he can't take, but I'm threatening this. Okay. So am I concerned here? Now he wants to take, and I take with this, and maybe he gets away. Don't think so, but he does get out of the danger with a check. That's really good, actually. Let's just go here, so there's no more checks. Oh, gosh. I mean, he's still in trouble. He can't take here. But now he can take this. So I might be in big trouble. My sacrifice didn't work. Although I think I could be fine still. So capture, check, here. Check, here. No. So check, he goes here, here. He blocks. Check here. If I take here, here. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Let's try. Let's try. I'm going to try and block him in. I'm going to try block him in. And if he takes this rook, that's a blunder. Because we have this. Maybe not, because then he has this. Can we put the bishop here? We can't. I probably should have saved it. Maybe even just go here. I mean, why risk it? Yeah, I don't know why I risked it. I should have just gone here. Okay, he didn't. So we can go here, here. This guy's playing well. I guess we'll just go for this. Because we're up the exchange. Push through the center. Okay. He's a little too slow. Oops. I guess I'll go with a queen.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Cool. Well, I didn't play that well, did I? All right, let's go for next round. We're playing a 2200 from Hungary, 2300 nearly. And we're going to play d4. And we're going to play it better this time than we did last time. This is round 5, is it? I think so. Yeah. This is round 5. Okay, so this is the Grunfeld setup. And against this, okay, I'm going to take that pawn. We're going to just defend it here. Now, we do have to be aware of bishop taking our rook in the corner here. But I do think this is a good opening for me. I can play b4 and hold on to my extra pawn. I have an extra pawn here. which is an advantage. Now, a lot of people like to play e5 here, where I just play here, remove the defender of this pawn when the queen takes back. So this could be okay. Although he could just go here now that he's played this pawn up. So, don't know. We'll see. Let's stay up on the clock as well. Okay. I think we can just play this move. And then he has to play this. And we take, and he takes. Is that right? Wait. Here. If he goes here. I mean, that's what he's going to do. We go here. This move here defends it as well, which is annoying. I could just capture, take, and then attack the pinned piece, maybe. It's probably not wrong to capture here, but what if queen captures, we take off? Okay, you know, I'll just capture it. That's fine with me. I think he needs to go back to here because he needs to defend this push. Okay, or that. That works too. I think we can just pull back. Let's just pull back. No, let's sit here. Be annoying. Just move over, that's fine. And he's got his pawn back. Because I'm an idiot. Okay, but this doubles his pawns. Maybe that's not good for him. But don't we have this? You can actually defend here. Let's go for this. If I can remove this knight. If I can remove this knight off the defense of this square. And I'm actually almost cooking. Yeah. This kind of looks really good. Knight's coming here. He's in trouble, lads. He's in big trouble. Oh, he doesn't have the... Oh, I don't have this anymore because the knight's here. Okay, let's keep moving in. Or do we develop? Here is no good. Thought I had something. Yeah, let's develop a piece. Although, where does this piece need to come? Maybe this square? I want my rook active. It's a slow sort of move. Maybe preparing this, making his bishop really bad. Okay. He's got a bad bishop. He's got doubled pawns. I'm sure my position is good. But it's not obvious. Okay, he wants to maneuver and get this bishop a good piece again. I'm going to lose on time, aren't I? I want to get to this square too. Knight here, we lose this one. So maybe take here, here, here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try to just activate some pieces. I can also play c3 and put the king on b2. I look fairly safe there. His pawn's hanging. I have this move. I gotta speed up. This is the square I want my knight on. I'm definitely winning. I'm gonna lose on time because I'm slow. Oh gosh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's annoying. Could have beat this guy with a little more time on the clock. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I mean, he's at 2300, and I was winning it, lads. You know, I was definitely winning that. Definitely winning. Yeah, I'm crashing. Like +3 here. I mean, I outplayed him, lads, and he was at 2300. So there is hope for me. Okay, round 6. A 1500 from Norway. See what we can do against him. Speed up. Weird having his knight here. This is just an exchange, Caro. Typical stuff. Knight out, defending the bishop. He kicks, so we take, because there's a knight here blocking this pawn, which wants to defend on d4. And if that's the case, then we can go after this pawn often. So just need to be mindful of it. It might be weak. But generally, we do just go for a minority attack. So let's start this. And we'll push b5. Yeah. Okay, and now he can come here. And we're just going to push again. And we will take here. And this causes a backwards pawn on c3. Oh, wait, I just hung my knight. I'm an idiot. Flip's sake, how do I hang my knight like that? I'm not paying attention. Oh, well. We'll have to beat this guy a different way. Queen here, and we're going to come here to a2, I think. Can I go here? Oh, this is a stupid move. Okay, let's start with this. We have this square for our rook, which he defends, and I'm just losing. Oh, so much misplay. So much misplay. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? This game was free and I just hang a freaking pawn. I don't know. So I go, okay. I mean, not a freaking pawn. I've hung a knight. It's so silly. Okay, he should take. This is a mess. It's a total mess. Total mess. Now, if he goes here and we take, and he takes with bishop, now both are defending the pawn. This pawn is the one I want to win, but it's tricky. Hey, there's still hope. There is still some hope here. I mean, I'm forced to take here, aren't I? Don't have any other way of tempoing. You could take back with either rook, because this square is still defended. Yeah, this is not ideal. This is not freaking ideal. Here, I check here, bishop can block. That's an issue, and I don't have anything funny here. All right, let's just triple stack, I guess. He's just up a bishop. He just wants to trade because he's a pansy. But maybe we can just win on the clock. Gotta focus on the clock, maybe. This rook can't move because we take this one. I need to play g6 at some point. Definitely playing it now. Is he getting trapped? This square. I need to hit this square. You can come to here. He has this, unfortunately. Oh, I'm not even looking at his ideas. Okay. Wow, game's over. I've lost. I've just completely lost. I'm not even looking. Oh dear. Yeah, it's just silly. Whole game's silly. Playing like a wombat. Playing like a freaking wombat. I just hang a piece. I just freaking hang a piece and I tilt myself. You know, it's stupid. It's just stupid. All right, next round is about to start right now. Round 7 against a 1285 from Germany. And let me try to talk through my moves here. Controlling the center with a pawn. My opponent is waiting. And he's going to go for a modern defense. I'm going to control the center completely here and attack. He has to find knight h5, which he doesn't find. I mean, could you ask for anything more? Okay, well, this is really exciting. This game is going to be really exciting. I'm going to jump my knight in here to d5 and threaten a fork. And so how does he defend it? The most logical way is to put his king here on d8. And I think it's one of the best moves, but he's already completely lost in this position. And so you'll see what happens. After he goes king d8, which is probably what he's going to do, we're just going to play e6 and fork the knight and pawn, but more importantly, release my bishop attacking on the c7 square. And that means my knight can jump in here. So here we go. And now we're going to jump in, but we're not actually threatening to take the rook because our knight's going to be stuck here. And who cares about that? We're instead, well, I was thinking instead we can just capture this pawn and fork the king and the bishop. But he's played this move, which is actually a good move. So if we go here, he is forced here and we can always come back. So we might as well just grab the pawn for free because it is a free pawn. So he's forced to this square. And now we could jump back and grab the rook now because there's no bishop to grab here for free. And if I had this, I would have just gone here. And now we're going to jump over here. We'll take this rook. He's trying to be sneaky here. We'll just block his bishop. I think this is fine. Okay, and now he can't really stop this square, right? And let's just attack this piece twice. Let's take this pawn. And he's going to recapture. And my knight's going to jump out to f3, I think, stopping this, which could have been actually really bad. So I think we got a little lucky there, maybe. Okay, let's just pull back here and play super defensive. Or should we go here? 3 attackers on the knight. He could grab here. You know what? I don't care about this pawn. Because he's going to lose this piece. So I can go here, 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 and then move. If we go here first, he can't take here because we take here. So let's go for this. And now we'll go here. We'll just up a whole rook. And we're threatening this pawn. And if he takes this pawn, we can swap off rooks and we'll be totally happy. Which he doesn't allow. Makes a lot of sense. Let's just try to keep what we have. Bishop was under attack, so we got to defend it. And we're still threatening to take his. Just attack his bishop. If the rook moves, we can take it. And this square threatens checkmate, so we might as well go for that. And we can just move this one. Or if we check and he comes up, we can check and he comes up. Don't really want him to run around. So maybe we'll just play this slowly. Or we can even just go here, can't we? Because that threatens checkmate too. Yeah, that's the way we do it. Checkmate on A8. I suppose he can block here with his rook. And now we'll just capture here. And we'll go here and take this one. Now this would be checkmate, but he has this square. And coming here, he can attack my bishop. We'll just pull back. Let's just move the king in. I'll just take this guy off. And we will deliver a checkmate here in a second. Oh, who is this guy? I guess we'll do the box method. Just keep him enclosed in this box. And now he goes here. This is checkmate. All right, cool. Nice. We got the W against the 1200. We are on 3 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses. We're starting round 8. A 1400, and he is from the UAE. And we're going to play D4 again. Knight out. Let's control the center. It's another Pirc setup. He has to play knight h5. Lads, you got to learn this trap if you don't know it. It'll get everybody and their mother. Here, he's attacking this pawn twice, so we actually just have to defend it twice. And so the simple way to do that is queen e2. And let's defend it 3 times and get ready to castle. We'll just castle long here. Now I can push the pawn, which looks quite good for me. He's going to move the knight, maybe here. We can take with check. Rook up. And maybe there's an idea of pinning the rook. Okay, so this seems like a good move. So if I go here, and he takes with knight, we actually come in with queen. So yeah, he has to take with rook still. So this looks good. And now our bishop can come here and attack and apply pressure to the pinned piece. Well, it's not actually pinned right now, is it? Do we take here? I think so. I don't think this was a very good decision because this bishop's so powerful. Okay, and can we go here? Attacking the rook? Where's the rook even go? Here? Oh, wait. I can't do this because the knight takes. Okay. We can go here, though, with the knight. That doesn't seem so bad. This piece is hanging. I have to be aware of that. Like maybe he has a check and then he tries to win it or something, but I am holding here, so don't think he has any checks yet. And I'm just going to recapture here, I think. Okay. So we're going to take this. No, we're not. It's checkmate in one. So this makes the most sense, I think. And I'm going to take a rook. He's going to check here. He's going to win this rook in the corner. But then we're going to take here, here, and rook's coming here. And we're just, there's going to be too much pressure on his king, I think. Let's hope it works. Let's hope it works. His queen in the corner just seems a bit risky. And if he doesn't, I mean, okay, so he doesn't. Wow. Okay, so we could go here. But now the queen's defending this square. We could go rook here. Knight takes. That's no good. Bishop here, here. I feel like taking queen takes. My rook's going to be pretty nice here, but gotta come up with a plan here. Maybe just knight here. It might be the simplest. I think I will. Because I don't know where his rook goes. Like, does it go here? Is that where he has to go to keep it? I think so. And then maybe my other rook can get active. So rook here, what am I doing? I think just queen here. Threatening checkmate in one. Always good to threaten checkmate. I didn't think rook d8 was any good because knight takes. That didn't seem right. Oh, but then yeah, now it might be okay. No. I mean, back here, it wasn't okay because rook here and knight here, I can't win this, and my knight's not on this square to go here. So, yeah, I stand by what I've done. Queen f6, and we're coming in here. And otherwise, this is checkmate in one, right? Oh, that's a good way to defend. Okay, and I'm still going to go here. I don't think he can defend. How does he defend mate? I didn't have mate on h7, I don't think. Because there's nothing hitting h7, is there? Oh, was a knight here hitting h7? Oh, yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I did. I might have missed something. But yeah, I don't think he can stop this. It's looking good. And my opponent is running low on the clock. Okay, so he takes with queen, which makes sense. But now we just have a queen. I can just go here, and I'm going to move the bishop here maybe, or here. Don't know yet. Maybe rook here. Apply pressure here. Threatening checkmate in 1, 2. So probably rook has to come back. And then we can go here. And if knight takes, we have checkmate here. Which is looking how it's going to end. Okay. Well, that's checkmate. GG. All right. We got the win. Round 9 against Mr. Pricey, an international player, 1661. Don't know where he's from, but he's also on 4.5. So he's definitely a solid player. But we've got a Caro Kann on the board. And we'll see how this goes. He's going for the Briar variation. This is a variation I don't really know a whole lot about. But we'll see what we can do. This pawn looks weak. I suppose he can push it, but then this knight's coming here. Or maybe here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go here. Or do I go forwards and threaten this? Developing backwards doesn't seem all that logical. And then I take, he takes, and then I take. Maybe it's okay. The bishop can come here, can't it? Yeah, so let's just go forwards. No fear. And this also defends with g5, so the bishop can't really come here to hit us because we can go here. So we'll take, and then go here maybe. But then here he's hitting here, so maybe it's not so obvious. Okay, I'm going to just jump here and attack this piece. I think he should have come to this square. Maybe he will now. But then he loses this fork. Yeah. So there's just too many threats. How does he defend this one and that one? Okay, and that's probably the best way to defend, actually. Yeah, he's actually playing this very well. Because I take here, and he takes here. Or no, takes here, he takes here. And then it's still defended. So let's just pull back and try to keep the bishop pair. Oh, you know what? Probably going here with the knight was interesting. That's fine. And the other knight coming in here looks interesting. And maybe we can castle. Oh, shoot. My piece is just hanging. What am I doing? I just hung a whole freaking piece. Oh, that's dumb. That's very dumb. I just hung a whole freaking piece. I'm an idiot. How do I do that? Too much chess for one day. Oh, dear. That's terrible. All right. Well, we're down a piece. See if we can climb back. Try to be quick on the clock. I just lost track of everything. Thank you, Skelzor. Oh, flip, sick! I didn't mean to. Oh, gosh. Just dumb, lads. It's so dumb. So dumb. I don't mean to. I just mouse slipped. Well, that was a Titanic. Round 10, queuing up here. We have to win this, lads. We have to win this. All right, we're about to start. Here we go. 1,500 from the US. And we have the black pieces. And it's a Caro Kann. And is it going to be another exchange? It's not. It's going to be an alien gambit. It is. Because he put his knight on this square. You always can tell when they put their knight on this square, you know it's going to be an alien. So, we just pull back here. And we're going to attack the center. And we could attack here immediately. I think it's better to just develop the knight first. And it looks like my opponent doesn't have any more theory, and that might be because I made a mistake in the opening, but we'll see. I always struggle against alien gambits. I will be uploading a video very soon. I played Sadistic Tushar in an alien gambit, and it was a very exciting game. So stay tuned for that. Can I take here? If I take here, rook takes, and then I take here. I mean, yeah, this has got to be decent. But if I take here and he takes here, 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 I think that's fine too. Let's go for it. I'm hitting 3 pieces. Can he defend them all? He can. He can put his queen on e2. Which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Okay, which he does. I think I can go here now. Let's just keep tempoing and trying to develop with all the tempo we have. Threatening this 2 ways. So a move like a bishop e3 doesn't bother me. And his rook doesn't really have any good squares. I think he's got to go back to here. And maybe we even have bishop f4. Hitting it again. And rook will have to go here. We can take his bishop. He takes here. That doesn't look all that amazing for us. So I think if he moves back, which is what he should do, do we just... Well, what if he comes forwards? Wait, hold up. Maybe he could come forwards. Or even bishop takes here. That's probably what he's considering right now. Yeah, so bishop takes e6 is a decent move, I think. Yeah. I think this is the move he should go for, although he's using a lot of time. Oh, he took with the Okay, if queen comes off the back rank, he's in trouble, you know? So, yeah, he can come off with check, but then this. Does he have any more checks this move? Don't know. So here, this makes the most sense. I mean, this move, if I go here, it's checkmate in 1. I think I'm still fine here. So I could go here. If bishop takes, it's mate. If I go here, queen takes, I take, he takes. And I have 2 rooks and a bishop, and he's got 2 bishops and a rook. So that would be one way to simplify. If I go here, he just gets a piece for free. So let's block and try to play the endgame. Oh, hold up. He took with freaking check. Why am I such an idiot? Holy moly. I didn't even think about that. It was with freaking check. Of course it was with freaking check. I'm such an idiot. I'm crashing here. I freaking... I gotta take here. This is the move. Because he can't stop back rank. Dang it. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Round 11. Got to end strong here. Right, 1744. Got to end strong on Untitled Tuesday. A 1479 from Germany. Control the center. Je suis ta défait. What does défait mean? I don't know that word in French. But let's see what we can do here. Défait. I am not sure. Okay. Another Grunfeld setup where we take the pawn. This is what happened against the 2300. And you remember how we played against him there? We can just defend the pawn. So we defend the pawn. When he played, he brought the knight out and we play a3 so that we can play b4. But this one, if knight comes here, we'll just play a3. So it's sort of transposition. And it's a little strange with this pawn on e6. It's a bit different. Now I think I can put the knight here on a4, which is an interesting move. Because take. And my knight's very well placed. I would love to get more development going. If capture bishop here, it's not good yet. So I think what we'll do is we'll just play the knight to a4. And we'll look at this. And we can always play c3 and protect the knight with the queen. Okay, I'm going to capture here. We're just up a clean pawn. Maybe not quite so clean because these are doubled. I will offer the queen trade if he wants it. Okay. So we are not up a pawn. Not anymore. Let's... do we go here? No, we don't. We just go here. Get our bishop active. I need to have a look at this. I mean, I didn't think he could easily get that pawn back, but I guess he can. All right. Knights before bishops. And this is maybe Greek gift territory. Queen here, we lose here. Maybe we just pull back here. Just going to pull back. Pull back. Does he have a check? We can always block with the knight. Being a bit of a bully, isn't he? Because I blocked my bishop defending on this diagonal. Oh, flip. I can go here and then he takes 2 pieces and I'm still lost. Dang it. How am I losing to these kids? This is terrible. If I move the rook, And he just wins it anyway with check. Unbelievable. This is bad. This is bad, lads. How do I lose to this kid? This freaking kid. He doesn't deserve to win. I deserve to win. The heck is this kid doing? I don't have anything. And I'm tilted. I'm freaking tilted. Hope you enjoyed this Untitled Tuesday. I do get frustrated because I often have winning positions out of the opening and then fumble with the time because blitz is a lot less time. But I hope you did enjoy. Do let me know what you think in the comments.